Ladies and gentlemen, Janko Maceda with Tabanero Cigars, the founder of Tabanero Cigars. And we here, Sunday, Mother's Day. Definitely we have to say Happy Mother's Day to the beautiful women that have made this possible. Because believe me, like they say, behind a really successful man, there's always a great woman. And that's not only going to your wife, it's also going to your mother. Happy Mother's Day, Mom and Grandma, and everybody's mother that has done such a great job by raising us and allow us to fulfill our dreams. I have Roger Gabe here. He's still standing. He's still with us. He's still believing our dream. Today I want to talk and I want to share with you guys how do I feel about the last 9 years. How do I feel about the last 9 years of Tabanero Cigars? I'm not going to say or repeat after all the other people saying that it's been a long 9 years. It's not true. There have been a really short 9 years. When you talk to people that have been in business for a while and you say that a year in business, it feels like a week, they can't relate. They wink and smile, they laugh because they know exactly what I'm talking about. In business, year go by real fast if you're really passionate about what you do. It's no secret that when you enjoy what you do, in business, times fly. There's no 8 to 5 for us. It's 24 hours constantly. Even when we're asleep, we're dreaming about plans and things that need to get fixed and how to get better in our game. I always tell people that this is an infinite game. There's no winners. In this game, there's only losers. And what I mean by losers is that they give up. They give up on their dreams. They quit. In this game, whoever stays the longest, it's the winning part. Whoever stays the longest in the game is the ones that are winning. We decided a while ago that we're gonna keep continuous ad on newspapers, online, looking for motivated people, not just looking for employees. We look for motivated people that we believe in the future, in the near future, we'll be able to trust, and we are going to be able to inspire. It's really difficult to motivate someone. Now, if someone comes to you and is already motivated, half of the game it's already win. Sometimes you people think that if you put an ad that you're looking for someone for production or the coffee shop or whatever, any position, that your phone is gonna get off the hook ringing. That a lot of people looking for work, and I don't believe that. People are not really looking for work. People are trying to find a way how they can enjoy more their comfort zone. People are really afraid to get out of the comfort zone. I'm completely against it. This is why I do my life on Sundays. Because Sundays, everybody's in their comfort zone. So I think I will have a better chance of people listening to me on a Sunday where they're in the comfort zone. That is uncomfortable for me? Well, I'll be lying if I said it's uncomfortable for me because I love what I do. I really love what I do. But it's uncomfortable for my family. My family is at home. The kids are little. The days off from school is Saturday and Sunday, and that is working. So it's not as much uncomfortable for me. It's my people. But I read it in a Napoleon Hill book. That was one of my first books in business that I read, and it says the first people that I will make uncomfortable is the family. Thanks God that I have a really supportive wife that understands that this has nothing to do with money. This has to do with my profession, with how success means to different people. I was sharing with a friend this morning, that in this last year, we have accomplished a lot of things. We have accomplished dreams. For instance, being on 7, being on a good location. And I love when people say, wow, Yanko, now you are in a really good location. And I correct themselves. I said, no, I'm not in a good location. I'm in the best location of Ybor City. That was a dream, and that was an accomplished success. Having our cigars in Tampa Airport, it was another success. But those success don't really make you feel that you have achieved. I have no idea if in my lifetime I will feel accomplished, I will feel achieved. I have read of some of the really successful people that they still not satisfied. We've seen their movies and we go, wow, that was his best movie. And when they interview them, they don't believe that was their best movie or the best book or the best painting. They always think they can do better. So I guess we will never feel completely achieved in our lifetime. I think that's the life of an entrepreneur, a visionary. And that's why we get better and better at what we do. I don't have a director today behind the phone that I can kind of repeat the questions and people who are saying hello. I want to concentrate on the message. So later on, after the live is done, I will answer any questions, and I will say hello to everybody who is saying hello to me. Okay? Oh, aquí se chequea. Excuse me 1 second, please. Oh, estoy bien. Ernesto Santiago Tito. Gracias, Santiago. Gracias, hermano. Mr. Jabo, how are you, sir? How are you doing? Thank you. Thank you for the admiration. I really appreciate your messages. Because of people like you, we keep continue on the grind and we keep pulling. We learn not to push, we pull. So I want to share with you guys what's been the situation with the cigar rollers, what's been the situation with the production. For some reason, and I will tell you what is the reason, since day one, we've been with Steve Sternberger. Steve Sternberger believes in a dream. He knows I have rules. He knows that I like things in a certain way with the outcome, with the result of a better product, a better service for the customer. The most important thing for us is the customer. After the customer, the team. And after the team, last, the house. So the Steve Sternbergers have been with us since the beginning. James Collins came later. James Collins has been with us for 5 years. Karen Lozano, our general manager, has been with us 2 years. So my question is, why is it that in the production area, no one has lasted more than 2 years? It is a secret. Why is it that my own people, Cuban people, haven't lasted here in this area more than 2 years? So I started doing some reading and findings and talking to my people that grow up in Cuba. I have talked to Roger Gabay. Roger Gabay had the opportunity to be in Filipinas?
No,
Vietnam. In Vietnam, how long you were in Vietnam, Roy? Roy was in Vietnam for a year, so it was the first taste of a capital system. And then after that, Moscow.
Moscow 2 años.
And then after Vietnam, he went to Moscow, Russia for 2 years. So he already had a taste really sexy lady was saying hello. That's why she caught my attention. Oh, by the way, I'm having a double robusto. A double robusto was done by Enrique Laferte. He has some issues with the beginning of the production. I will share later on. But let's continue on the secret. Why is it that we're not able to keep Cuban production people or rollers for a long time in the production? Let's recap.
Enrique
So-
le mandó saludos aquí a todo el mundo.
See?
Mandó saludos.
Nice.
Le saludan a todo el mundo por ahí.
Enrique Laferte was saying hello to everybody. We will say, Enrique, thank you very much. We wish you the best, and I hope you are accomplishing the things, your dreams that you want to accomplish as an entrepreneur right here in the U.S. So Roy Garbey had a good taste of what a capitalist system means before coming to the U.S. He understands that it's normal, it's not bad to progress in this system. It's not bad in this system if you start making money, if you better your life. Back home, back in Cuba, it's bad to progress. You can't progress. In Cuba, if you start dressing better than the rest, you start calling attention. You always got to be under the radar in Cuba. Why? Because the communist system, the socialist system, they start fitting us since we are 5 years old, since we start going to school, that everybody has to be equal. But they don't really say what do they mean by everybody has to be equal. If everybody has to be really poor, if everybody has to be really ignorant. And we believe that psychology doesn't affect us. We think that going to school in Cuba, growing up as an adult in Cuba, that psychology that the revolution says that everybody has to be equal doesn't affect us. But I'm going to share with you how is it that it has affected Cuban people, and even that they're here 5 years later, it's still in their blood, in their brain, and how it affects them. All the books that I read, all the business books that I read, they all share that the way to inspire motivated people, again, we said in the beginning that you don't employ people that you need to motivate. That is impossible. You employ people that are already motivated, that you can feel they have some love in their life, that you can feel that it will be easy to inspire them with the dream of the company. On other books, it says that the way to inspire your people is to share what's going on in the company, to share the big picture, to share the dream. It has worked with Steven Steinberger. It has worked with James Collins. It has worked with Karen Lozano. James and Steve are from here, from the U.S. Karen is from Honduras. And it has worked with our customers. Our customers love what we do. They love our story. I'd rather have a few customers who love what we do than a lot of people who likes what we do. Why is it that it hasn't worked with the Cuban people of the production? Because as soon as you start sharing with them the future, the things, the positive things that are going on in here in Tabanero, they go home, they tell their family, look, this is what's going on in Tabanero. And automatically, because of that Cuban mentality, the next question from the relative family is, whoa, what is in it for you? What is in it for you? The company's doing great, but what is in it for you? It's the same thing in Cuba. When someone talks about a neighbor that is doing pretty good, oh, the whole block goes, well, he's probably doing this and that. He's not supposed to be doing so good. We all got to be equal. Well, that's the same mentality that we have right here in the production area. Same mentality. So as soon as you start sharing all this positive thing with the wrong people, and it's being often the majority of the people, they come back the next day expecting that you're going to raise their pay. Expecting because all the plans and the company's going ahead, the next day they come with an energy. I have come through the door and I can sense that the energy has changed. Like how if we're dreaming so much of keep going forward and things are going so good, what is in it for me? Why you haven't raised my pay? They don't understand that you are motivating them. They don't understand that things don't happen overnight. That it takes years to cultivate a brand. It takes years to keep going forward in the right direction. And then next thing you know, they start thinking that they can imitate what we are having here, that they can do what we are doing in here. They start paying attention to other stuff out on the outside, and they start dreaming that the grass is greener in the other side. They start having they start doing a really poor performance because they're not happy anymore with what they're doing in here. We got them to believe that they can do better on their own. And a lot of them, they just leave to try other things. And we respect them because then in a good terms, they go, Yanko, I want to try this. I think I'm going to be better. Of course, go ahead. We believe on people leaving the company for a better future, no doubt. But most of them, they leave in a really bad terms. That is the reason why we haven't been able to accomplish to have people here for a longer time. So we're going to change. We're going to change our ways. How are we going to change our